Well, welcome to Deeply Rooted Botanical Medicine with Stephanie Georgiev, your host and instructor for the online class in all things botanical medicine. If you would like to be the first in your community, your block, your apartment building, to know what is available in terms of practice, science, and application of botanical medicine, check out the link in the program notes and you will be directed to the Living Pharmacy School, where you can choose from several botanical medicine courses that fit into your time, budget, and wallet. For the month of August, listeners will get a 50% off, that's 50% off coupon for the Botanical First Aid course. And the course will be up there for as long as I am on Teachable. But if you would like to get the reduced cost, you need to purchase it before the end of August. And after that, it will go up. So it's your choice. I highly recommend this course because it's really, really a good how-to direct approach to botanical medicine, so you can create your own little medicine chest for your home, and also something that you can take with you. Let's say if you're going camping or on vacation or have at work, something like that. So it's a really valuable course, and it's not as time consuming as the larger courses, and it just gives good first aid advice for most minor issues that vex our daily existence. So for this week, Materia Medica Monday, during our August series on plants for first aid, we're going to explore a beautiful flowering plant that is actually more commonly known through the world of homeopathy, but still has wide historical and current use as a botanical medicine in more of a bulk form. And so for this episode, we will be exploring Arnica Montana, which is very popular, as I said, as a homeopathic remedy, but is really good as an herbal remedy for first aid. Now, Arnica Montana is also known as wolf's bane or leopard's bane. It's also known as mountain tobacco. And another herb I think is an interesting name is mountain arnica. And it is a moderately toxic European flowering plant in the daisy family, which is the Asteraceae, that has a large yellow flower head. And Asteraceae, some of you may know this, and you'll certainly learn a lot if you take the Living Pharmacy from Seed to Body to Soul course. But Asteraceae is really a composite flower. So it's not one flower. Every flower kind of has a little puffball in the center that you think is, the place for the pollen. And it's actually a whole bunch of little teeny flowers. And the gesture of this plant, as is true with all members of this family, is the sun. And the sun, we are learning, is actually the source of a lot of healing capacity. So it's interesting that that gets translated into the plants of this family. Now, Arnica montana is a medically significant herb that has been used in traditional medicine systems in many countries for as long as people have been using plants for medicine. The flowers, roots, and rhizome of arnica are traditionally used for topical treatments of various ailments. And these are mostly external ailments, such as bruises, sprains, any type of joint pain, achy muscles, things like that. So it's really good for things like that. And if you use it homeopathically, it's really good for trauma. So if you've been in any kind of accident or suffered any kind of big wound, it's also wonderful used homeopathically after any kind of surgery. So if you have dental work or any kind of surgery, this is a really good thing because it helps it heal faster, and the bruises don't tend to stay as long if you're taking arnica. So I love arnica, homeopathically and herbally. Now, Arnica Montana, as I said, is a powerful botanical agent primarily used in first aid for any kind of trauma to soft tissues and any type of musculoskeletal injury. Its efficacy is traditionally linked to its ability to support the body's inflammatory response. So it's basically stopping the inflammatory response, and it reduces pain after any type of trauma. And arnica is really your first response for any type of blunt force injury. It's really good for bruises. It helps speed the healing, and it stops the discoloration and swelling caused by bruises. It's really good for strains and sprains if it's applied to soft tissue injuries to help manage localized pain and inflammation. Excellent for muscle aches. It's really good for soreness, especially from overexertion, repetitive strain, or minor exercise-related trauma. A lot of people have been hibernating all year, and it's sunny, and they're out doing immediate 10-mile hikes. And those are things you actually should work up to. But if you just cannot be dissuaded, arnica will help with the day after and the day after. I always find that the day after it doesn't hurt so bad, but 2 days after, oh my goodness, it really hurts. And so if you start applying this the day after, the second day after will not be as painful. And also post-traumatic swelling. This is used to address edema following minor fractures or impact injuries. And the application is really highly specific, and it really depends on what form you're using. And I always suggest for most people, the homeopathic preparations are really great. But I also like the botanical applications. And you can use them in combo. You can use the herbal topically and the homeopathic internally. And the homeopathic also comes in homeopathic gels and creams. So just know in homeopathy, the dosage is very minute. It works on more of an energetic level. Whereas if you use the plant substance, it's working more on a chemical basis. And they're both really appropriate, but with young people, like little kids or pregnant people, the homeopathy is the safest. And the topical, botanical and herbal, these are meant only for external use on unbroken skin. So you can get creams, gels, and ointments. And this is really good for spot treatments of bruises and on sore muscles. You can get tinctures and liniments. You might want to dilute those to use for a compress, or as a wash. Let's say you sprained your ankle, you can put some arnica tincture in a foot soak. That would be a nice way. And it also comes as salves and oils, and they're wonderful. Especially arnica oil is really good for sports massage or any type of massage that you get after trauma. And orally, the homeopathic remedy is wonderful. These come in pellets and tablets. And you can use these internally for systemic trauma, shock, or recovery after surgery. You need to be careful, especially with the herbal topicals. You never want to use this on broken skin. It's not to be used on open wounds, scrapes, things like that. This is just not a good idea. You can use the homeopathic internally, but broken skin is not a good idea with arnica. And it's also, you need to really stick orally, you need to stick to the homeopathic. Obviously, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be taking arnica internally. If you're taking any type of blood thinning medications, the herbal arnica is not a good idea. And you also need to do a little patch test. Some people are allergic to things, so get a little sample and try a patch test of the herbs. But the homeopathic, I have never had a problem with anybody, any age, situation, whatever. Arnica is homeopathically really should be in your first aid kit and with you in your fanny pack when you're hiking or you go camping or whatever. It's really a good thing to have with you. So this is Stephanie Georgiev saying thank you again for spending your valuable time with me as we journey forward in our August series on Botanical Medicine for First Aid. Make sure to check out the link in the program notes. You will be directed to the Living Pharmacy School. And as soon as you get to the product section, you can view everything that's available. There are several botanical medicine courses that can fit your time, your budget, and your wallet. Many to choose from. The only caveat is that during the month of August, and that is till the last day of August, listeners will get a 50% off coupon for the Botanical First Aid course. And starting on September 1st, it will increase, which means the course will double in price. So it's up to you. It'll be there whenever you need it, but I highly suggest getting it during this month of August. So until our next episode, be well.